Yo, what's good, yo? This is your boy Venice. We're back for a new 2K23 vid, and this one's gonna be all about the REC Center, where we're gonna go absolutely nuts. You guys will see in these clips. We went crazy in the REC. Now, before getting into these, I just want to quickly show you guys what we're running as far as badges go. So our quick setup for REC. It's not that I've got some particular setups for REC, but I just want to update you guys on our badges. So we're rocking Gold Dream Shake, Silver Back Down, so still working on getting these up. Shooting is almost maxed out. We were rocking Hall of Fame Volume because of the amount of shots we take in REC, obviously, and Silver Deadeye as well, since there is less spacing. On Playmaking, we're running most Playmaker badges to help our team out, and also some Playmaking badges like Ankle Breaker, Mismatch Expert, and Hyperdrive to get ourselves to our spots. And in defense, we're rocking some classic defense setups. Maxed out on defense, this is what it's looking like, while I am grinding Clem's core. But once this is done, I'll equip Challenger, maybe play around with Interceptor and Glove. But for the moment, I like this setup, so that's what we were going with. Now, if you're new, I'm just quickly gonna show you my animation. So if you wanna equip my SIGs, you know what to get. So you can pause the video right here if you're looking to get my SIGs. And for my jumper, quickly get into this before we get into these clips. Edit jump shot. So we got Kawhi, Middleton, and Jared Culver. Blending is as follows: 70-30 max speed. So now that the table is set, let's get into these REC clips. Alright, so what I want to talk about while we roll these REC clips is maybe talk about the key differences between game modes on this type of playstyle, where we work basically in the mid-range area. The mid-range is our bread and butter. We can hit the 3, obviously we're a good shooter, so this is where we will basically shine in these modes where it's more crowded, like REC Pro-Am. The perks of being this kind of build is that you can be a spot-up shooter and be super effective at it, so you don't have to go to the mid-range post scoring, mid-range shot creating. But as a scoring option, it is great if you know what you're doing. So what I would advise you to do is maybe try to play more as a spot up, play more passive in the beginning, and maybe try to incorporate some of these most tougher shots in your game as the game goes on. Now you see me stepping it back in the mid-range. I noticed there was a lot of space on this side of the court, and like I said in the intro, spacing is more tough to find in these 5v5 modes. So obviously we're a build that operates when there is space in isolation scoring. This is great because in the mid-range, since the paint is more crowded, there's more players, it is very much easier to help on the double team in these situations. So you really want to make the most out of the little space you get in 5v5. Like I said, you might want to start more as a spot up player, because if you made a similar build as mine, you're at least tall enough to be able to spot up, play defense, and just be a good team player in REC/Pro-Am. And maybe try to incorporate some of these shots, late shot clock, where when there seems like there's no bucket to be had in a possession, try to go to your moves, get in your bag, get in your post scoring bag, your shot creating. Go to these moves, maybe late shot clock, or when you're in isolation scoring, if one side of the court is more open. I'm shaking this guy corner with the spin, he just don't know what hit him. Now, you see me rocking the Carmelo face scan in these gameplays, and at the end I have some older REC clips that I had from when I had my old fit. But they're both super nice clips. I think these clips show very well what you can expect to be doing in REC. So there I go to the shimmy post fade. I figured there was some space and this dude didn't expect it at all. This is another element that you want to capitalize on. the element of surprise, because nobody expects a post-scoring shot creator to go out in rec and pull out these moves. So you really want to be conscious of this advantage that you got of having a surprise bag in the mid-range area. Now we're winning this game pretty easily. I was trying to get Shower to get the last 2 assists because he was 2 assists short of a triple-double, so I step it back in the mid-range and green it, and as you can see, he is now 1 assist short of his triple-double, so I'm just gonna give him the ball, he'll give it to me right back, and we will have one last chance to give him his triple-double, which we do, greening the 3-pointer. Now, hopefully you guys are enjoying these clips. I think it is really unique content on YouTube. You basically never see someone play like this in rec. I'm obviously more used to playing the 2v2 court because I've got way more space to work my thing and be effective in ISO scoring. But as you can see, you can make it work in 5v5 as we cross this guy over with the step back. You can make it work in 5v5 if you know what you're doing, and especially if your team knows that you can go to these types of moves, can hit you, give you touches in post-scoring situation, mid-range situations. So that's basically all there is to these rec clips. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, sub up if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.